when the cake is served at a party. That signifies the end of the party.
It is the end.
Not at my party. They ate the cake and they dove back into the pool. And the parents at the picnic table, drinking like they're at a girls' weekend in Santa Barbara, right? Clueless. The hot dog guy, after cake, he's still delivering hot dogs. I had to go up to him. I go, shut it down. Hence coming down. Everything's coming down, right? I told Lana, I said, cut the music. I'm walking around with a garbage bag as a signal. Hey, the homeowner is cleaning. Now the parents are like, oh, they're kind of getting the hint. They go up to the pool. Tommy, get out of the pool. You know, like where the kid ain't listening to the parent. What you got to do is, again, Parenting 101, you got to come in hot. Tommy, get out of the pool.
I'm not even Tommy. I get out of the pool. I think every kid would get out of the pool, even if they weren't Tommy. If he wants Tommy out that bad, no man, he's going to be by the time he gets to your name. Everybody, get the out now. Guys, appreciate you watching the cast and being a part of the Pete and Sebastian experience. If you want more of it, you want it at a higher level, I'm not just saying this, man. You got to check out Loose Ends. Every Tuesday, we go live on the Pete and Sebastian channel. So often Sebastian joins. He is actually tonight, I know for a fact. And we do stuff. Let me just give an example. On one of the casts, I made a TV commercial that we basically aired that I made for the guy who hooked me up with a Tahoe. The guy saw that. He made a commercial back for the cast. But we're only showing that on Loose Ends because it's a loose end. It's something he made and brought back. So there you go. It just never ends. I can't even say it all. I get so excited for this show, and it's just more of the Pete and Sebastian experience. It's $5 a month. Plus, you get all 4 regular episodes commercial free, and you get a bonus Pete and Sebastian cast episode on top of that. It's insane what you get. Oh my God, I sound like that fucking Crazy Eddie guy from those old commercials. That's it. I'm all over.
Crazy Eddie's going nuts with his lowest sale prices ever. See Crazy Eddie now. His blowout blitz sale prices are insane!
Thanks to Shopify for sponsoring this episode. If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout? We've all hit that through the years. That one that makes buying so incredibly easy? Yeah, that's Shopify, baby. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Cha-ching! So if you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/thecast. Go to shopify.com/thecast. The cast is all one word. One last time, shopify.com/thecast. Cha-ching.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
You're looking like a leading man, and it's funny that you bring up my clip on the Kevin James show, because the joke is you're saying you put up a clip from your acting career. Bro, I put up my acting career. That was the extent of my TV performance ever. Yeah.
Gotta tell you though, for that being your only clip, and I don't know if the viewers have taken a look at this. If you haven't, go to Pete Correale's Instagram page and you'll see what natural talent is all about. I mean, you look like you just sunk into that couch and it was your 9th season.
That's because I sit on that couch. That's the only reason I wasn't nervous. I sit on it every day, in the middle of the day when no one's around, just, taking a break when no one, because you're writing all day. So you're not nervous. But something else I wanted to say about the acting. Oh, yeah. And I know I did the right call for me, just backing off of trying to be an actor in any capacity, because I recently saw they had this special clip of all these people that auditioned for that TV show, The Office, that didn't get it. Like Bryan Cranston. No, who's the other one? The one from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, that guy Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Like, he auditioned for the Steve Carell part, and he was great. And like all these famous people who didn't get it, they did these amazing auditions, and I'm like, oh my God. If that's what was That's what I thought was going on the other side of the door that I've never seen. Like, you know, I thought that was happening. I thought I should leave. That's what you're doing now, bro.
No.
I
I thought the opposite. When I was in the waiting room, I go, oh, these people, they don't have a chance. And then when I went in and came back out, that's when I said to myself, I got to start driving a truck. There's no way I'm going to make it in this business.
And then remember when we had Jay Moore on the cast and he told us how he auditioned for a role where he's dying of AIDS in a bed. So he asked the guy if he could get in the guy's bed. Holy shit. Under the covers. He took everything off but his underwear. Who does that shit? That's what's going on. That's what I'm saying. But like even you now, you know, what like happens now? Have you auditioned in a while, or do you just get offers and that's it? Like, or will you audition happily?
I will audition happily. It's just nothing has really come down the pipeline where I have had to audition recently, just because there's really nothing going on in that world. But I got no problem auditioning. It's not like I'm sitting over here going, no, I'm sorry. It's just offer only over here. Just
It's a good place
give me
to
the
be,
script
though,
to see if I could still read. Okay, I got a question for you. This was a hot topic over the weekend. A friend of mine out in North Carolina was talking and whatnot, and he suspects that a friend of his is adopted. Right? Now, the reason he's speculating is because his friend don't look anything like the parents. And then this is not a friend that he's had for a while. This is a friend that he's had in the last 6-7 years. He met the parents. He kind of looked and said, The question I'm going to ask you is it inappropriate to ask somebody if they're adopted? What's your take?
Well, this is fascinating. That's a great question. But the question first is, does this guy think that the guy who's adopted, does he think the guy who's adopted knows he's adopted, or is he like, this guy, I think he's adopted and he don't even know?
That's another question. He might not even, this is all speculation. This could be his actual parents, and my buddy's thinking about something that doesn't even exist. But he's gone so far to ask me that same question is, he don't even think the guy knows he's adopted.
Right. Because that's the bigger one. If you're friends with somebody, yeah.
Do you think you would know if you were adopted or not?
Well, you know, that's the thing. Like, I see you and your dad, and maybe you'd see me a bit and my dad, I don't know. But by now, I wouldn't think so, because I have so many of my dad's mannerisms, you know, so you almost just automatically think I'm like him, but like, not my mom at all. You wouldn't, I don't think so. But my thing is, this is such a great question, right? It's almost like a Larry David episode where you say to somebody, like, if I just start to become friends with you and I'm like, I met your parents at a party, I'm like, did you ever see if you were adopted? I don't want to offend, but I don't see you and your parents at all. And then you go to bed with your wife and you're like, do you believe Bill asking me that bullshit? And then by morning you're looking at Lana and going, should I get a DNA?
Well, is that how you would do it? Is that, or would you go, I mean, here's one way of doing it, right? You could just assume that they know and go, so when did you find out that you were adopted? What do you think that's a little too direct, or?
Yeah, way too direct. Are you kidding me, man? I feel, do you feel like it's your business at all? Like, I mean, like, again, if you want to do a funny episode of the show, he's like, guys, like, my parents are coming over, they come both walking in, they're like, it's dark as night, like with Nigerian accents, and he's lily white, acting like, not even mentioning it, but like, other than that, you don't have a right to ask somebody, do you?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Like, is that an out of bounds question where do you have to wait for someone to tell you you're adopted?
I think that's one of those. Yeah. You ask if they don't tell. Yeah, if they don't tell you, it's one of those. You ask everybody you know that knows them, right? Hey, they're from volleyball and practice. But that's like, would they go? Who cares?
You know what? I'm gonna break the ice here. Because Patrick went quiet during this thing. Oh. Do you think he could be adopted?
He is adopted.
Are you adopted?
I don't think my folks have it in them to extend that level of generosity.
Oh, I thought you were adopted. Is Cans adopted?
No.
There's somebody in our mix was adopted.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I just don't know. I mean, obviously, if you're a kid, if you're 8 years old, you're not going to go up to a kid and go, you're adopted, right? And you're like, what? Well, I'm talking adult life. And this is maybe this is a little too sensitive or private for someone and they don't want to say or they're adopted and whatnot. But I'm just wondering, as a topic of conversation, if you're having speculation on whether the person has biological parents, is that something that you could bring up at a dinner party?
All I'm saying, you're dancing on it. If I was at a dinner party and there was a grown man or woman and they were knowingly adopted, I would even ask this, because this is what I want to know. When did you find out? How did you feel? And was there a part of you? This is always the big question, right? If you found out like tomorrow that you were adopted somehow, I want to go find the originals and just go, what the right? You better have a good story for this shit, all right? Don't worry, I love my family, and that's what you're my mom and dad. That's cool, but what do you got? What the? Sorry, curse.
Okay. If you were adopted and you had an interest in finding out who your biological parents were, would you show up at their work? Would you show up at their house? I saw one video online. The woman was shopping at Target and her daughter comes up to her and says, "Did you have a baby 17 years ago?" And the woman was like floored and like, "What? Oh, I'm that baby. Hi, Mom." And she's got a blender in her hand at Target. And she's like, "What?"
That's hilarious. Did she hug him? Like, what's
no,
the
she's
move?
like, don't ever fucking contact me again. And she walked away.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So, where do you do it? Where do you go?
Was the stepmom like in the background going, "Yeah, nice"? She's gonna love me again the most. So. Yeah, where do you go from there? But wow, I think I feel like the first thing I do, I know what you would do. What do you think you would do first if you found out? Let's say,
tell me
what
you tell me.
Okay, knowing you would hire the best detective in the Los Angeles area, and I'd have him follow my biological mother for a month, get her full day, what she does, I want to know a lot about her before I sit down with her, right?
Oh, okay.
And then based on that, you'll decide, do I do a surprise knock on the door? Like maybe you'll even find out why she left you. If it was like, I had no money, I couldn't afford to feed him, then you knock on the door and go, "Ma, I fed myself." But you don't want to do a public thing and get that reaction. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I think you got to do something. I think you would have to maybe send an email or something first to maybe prime the pipes a little bit. Hey, I've been thinking about contacting you for the last 18 years, and now I finally,
Did they deserve that? Did they deserve that, though, I wonder? That's my question. Why do they deserve a warning instead of we just charge, bugle blowing right up to the front door? Boom.
I mean,
mean,
you don't have to. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know how I would tap dance around that whole topic. But
because, like, if you go to see a dad that you were adopted, and you don't tell him you're coming, and you pull up and you see him on the porch sipping out of a fucking pint of whiskey, you don't even need to go up to the porch. You just go, oh, okay, right? So. Yeah, I feel like if you set up a meeting, you're giving him a chance to shower and shave and pretend he's not a drunk, you know?
Yeah. Maybe you catch him in their daily life to see how they really are. If I pulled up and he's sipping on a pint of whiskey on a Tuesday afternoon on his porch, I tell the driver, keep going.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you pull up and he's got 500 acres of beautiful red grapes and he's sipping his own homemade wine with Sinatra playing, you're like, oh my God, I could have been sitting on this porch for 18 years.
Oh, shit.
Thanks to Shopify for sponsoring this episode. If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout, the one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That is Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Cha-ching! Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started, Shopify gives you that leg up from day one with 100 of beautiful, ready-to-go templates to express your brand style and forget about the code. Tackle all those important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. Spread your brand's word. Buy with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. And did I mention the iconic purple Shop Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world? It's why Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. Your customers already love it. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Cha-ching! Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/thecast. That's all one word, thecast. So go to shopify.com/thecast. Shopify.com/thecast. Thanks to Rose Sparks for sponsoring this episode. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a secret weapon. It's the new wave. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve right under the tongue. So no more waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average after it dissolves. They give you the boost to last longer and can give you a bigger, longer, you know what, guys. And Sparks stays active in your system for up to 36 hours. So you can go back to back to back, round after round. Be ready the morning after. The best part, it's 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to the door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off your first order of Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/thecast to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's RODOTCO/thecast for $15 off your first order.
I always wonder, though, like they say to you, no matter what, no matter how great your parents that raised you are, and obviously they're your parents, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, that you still wonder, you still feel like a little less than sometimes. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I would.
So many circumstances.
So yeah, that's a lot. I'm just tossing that out for our beginning topic of conversation today here on the Pete and Sebastian show. I want to sidestep now to a birthday party that we threw for Caruso yesterday.
So the hot dog hamburger thing. Good video. Anyway, nice. Happy birthday to the boy.
His birthday's coming up, but we had the party this weekend because of school and people are going on vacation. Anyway. Oh, God, bro. It's tough to live in my head. It really is. It's just, what's your take on this? I was going to make an announcement at the party before it started because it was an Olympic-themed party. So we had these guys come in and they put all these games together for the kids to participate in. Kept score. They did like a relay race, a soccer kick. They did swimming. They did about 5 or 6 events, right? Tug of war. And I was going to make an announcement saying, listen, thank you for coming to Caruso's birthday party. This is not camp, okay? I would request that you participate in active parenting. What I mean by active parenting is that this is an audition for you to be invited back to my house, okay?
Right. Yeah.
So, if your kid's eating a hot dog and it happens to spill on the furniture outside, I need you to be aware of that, all right? I need you to... You're either going to get a cleaning bill, all right? What are you shaking your head for, bro? I've had it. I'm tired of the only one parenting my kids. Okay? So I wanted to make this announcement up front.
Okay.
But I didn't because I felt that it would have set a tone at the party that would not elicit fun after the speech, right?
Not even close. Absolutely. I mean, expecting a 6-year-old child to not spill his hot dog at a birthday party? That's like expecting you to go to an Italian restaurant and not have a glass of wine. Like, what? That's what he does. Eat the hot dog. He's running around. I understand you parent very efficiently. I respect your parenting. It's admirable, man. People can learn from it. There's no doubt about that. However, in this situation, I think it's misguided. It's a little too. That's too intense to expect. You said in like season 3 of this cast, I believe it was, that you've had some of your best childhood birthday parties. Either had them or went to them. I did as well, in garages where we keep tools and cars and shit because kids can't not spill. Again, 6-year-old party. Want to make an announcement if your kid spills it, you'll leave him with a dry cleaning bill. I know. I'm just okay.
I should have made the fucking announcement.
The other problem is well, out here at least they don't do it. We don't stay at the kids' parties. They get dropped off at wherever it is. The parents go, come back and get them at Baba. You say, no, go. They don't want you. So if you say like this, parents, if you're going to stay, parent your kid. And if you're not going to do it, then leave. And I'll do it for the next 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So here in Los Angeles, it's a little different where it's not a drop and go. It's and then the parents think they're at a party because, of course, I got a full bar, and the parents think that this is like they're, that's what I want. That's what I wanted to tell them. Going, I don't want to have your kid screwing around and you're knocking back tequila at the bar. So I'll give you the situation. We have a basketball net on the pool. It's like one of those things where it's a water base. It's on the deck of the pool, and the basket hangs over the pool, so you could shoot in the pool.
Nice.
And mind you, I always got an eye on my kid at the party. So you and I could be talking, and I could be eating a burger, and I'll look right past your left shoulder. Okay, Caruso's over there. Is he there? Okay, he's good. I'll go back, right? But periodically doing head swivels, looking for where's Serafina? Always alert, which is, I thought, just second nature as a parent. There were kids in the pool, and the kid went up and he slam dunked on the thing. This ain't this ain't the NCAA tournament, guy. You know, this guy's hanging on the rim like Shaq, right?
Right.
Of course, he pulls the whole damn thing into the pool. Now he's underwater, and now that's all I'm seeing is all rise, right?
Oh, oh my God. Oh, so and it fell like on him.
It's in the pool.
Oh
with him.
yeah. Oh man.
Okay. Now I'm looking around, and the parents at the picnic table. I know, isn't that fun? They don't even know the fucking kid is underwater with the basketball net. So I get in there. Now I'm in the pool.
How far away are you? Like I don't think I've ever seen you move fast except in a bit on stage. So, like, what do? You get wet, or do you go to the edge? Do you yell at your son to help him?
No.
I can tell you don't get wet. I can tell by the arms out like that.
If I gotta get wet, the kid's drowning. Right?
You only get wet for your own kids. Only blood. Nephew, niece, or my own kids. That's it.
That's it.
Oh.
So I get in there and I'm pulling this thing up, and the kid's embarrassed. He's embarrassed that he did this because I thought first he was hurt because he was staying underwater. The kid is underwater. He comes up for the air and he goes back down. So I can't like yell at the kid. He's underwater. You can't yell at a kid underwater, right?
Shit, yeah. He's like, Jesus, he's got like animalistic escape skills here, right?
So
did he swim away? If he swam away, I'd be like, this kid's got balls.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no accountability here. Come out of the water and take some responsibility. All right? I'm sorry, Mr. Maniscalco. That will never happen again. Don't fucking hide underneath the wator, bro. Come on up.
Right. Yeah, right away. Again, 6. Right?
6. I don't know.
6.
Do you want me
Come
to
up.
get?
Take the hit. You're fucking probably yelling through the water. He's floating under there, just looking at you, waiting for you to go away.
I was gonna put some goggles on and go underneath.
Oh shit!
So,
oh my God! Oh,
so I'll give you the opposite, bro. I'm gonna give you the opposite, and I'm gonna show you what parenting looks like, because apparently you need to be slapped in the face with it in order to fucking see the difference. 3 hours prior, I'm at the last game of baseball, and I sent you some videos with the baseball practice with the popsicles. Yeah. All right, we'll get into that.
It was crazy. It was crazy, man.
Okay. Last game was yesterday. Now, I don't know why this is, but here in Los Angeles, after the game, every parent each week is responsible for bringing food. Back in the day, it was an orange slice or what have you at halftime. You didn't get a full meal exiting the game in 1981. All right?
Right. Yeah.
Last week, they gave out Gatorade, and I've never seen this, bags of French fries.
That you mentioned, I think last week you mentioned that one.
Bags of French fries. This week, it was a cookie, one of those big cookies that you cut like a pizza.
Oh, okay.
That
big?
Yeah. With whipped cream and this and that. So Caruso comes. He comes up to me. He goes, like I felt like I was looking at a mirror. He goes, Dad, they're handing out cookies. Can you believe it? I go, what? He goes, yeah, all unhealthy snacks. He goes, I ain't touching it. All right. Now this is from me telling him, when you play sports, it's the complete antithesis of being an athlete. You don't do exercise and then eat garbage afterward. You want to treat every now and then, but you don't get a cookie for playing. So boom, instilled it in his head. Now he's got his own opinion based on my opinion.
Totally awesome, man. A little you, funny as hell. But it was the last game, though, right? It was like a celebration of the season.
Oh, this is every week there.
Not that it
one
ever
week it's
doesn't-
French fries, the other's fucking cupcakes. The other time it was what else? What did they have? Or Oreo cookie sandwiches. Listen,
It's crazy.
it's nuts. So now, fast forward, kids in the pool, underwater, and I'm bringing up the thing. Finally, he pops up. He goes, I didn't know I was going to do that. I go, yeah, did you? I don't know where that came from. It was like I was going to fight the kid. It was I got to settle down. So I brought it up. And, of course, I'm looking over at the parents. Still no idea. Yeah, no idea this is happening. And here's another thing. And this goes for everybody out there that's listening that might not have had parents that told you this, or are operating in a universe where you think you're the only one that lives in it. When the cake is served at a party, that signifies the end of the party. So it's and the blowout, and the cake goes away. Anybody want some cake? You eat the cake. Oh, that was good cake. After you say I was good cake, okay, let's get to the car.
It is the end.
It's the end. Not at my party. Not yesterday. They ate the cake and they dove back into the pool. It's 5:30. Party started at 2. Okay? Now, that's 3.5 hours, and everybody. So I told Lana, I go, and the parents at the picnic table, drinking like they're at a girls' weekend in Santa Barbara, right? They have clueless. So I tell the people that I said, start lifting all that table right there. Start lifting all the plates, everything. Clean it. Take everything off. You know, it's like when you're at a restaurant, they're trying to flip the table. There's cues that the restaurant gives you. We have another seating.
I know.
Head to the door.
Now you learn. Next time you got to get the pool rolled, a cover put on while they're eating the cake. Have someone put a cover over.
I couldn't. There was people in the pool at all times. I couldn't cover the pool.
Yeah.
I told Lana, I said, cut the music. So I was cutting music. I'm walking around with a garbage bag, you know, as a signal, like, hey, the homeowner is cleaning, and it's
no.
Either you,
this is a Sunday. This is a Sunday.
This is a Sunday.
This is 5:30 on a Sunday is like 1 in the morning on a Saturday. All right, wrap your head around it. 5:30 on a Sunday on a school night.
School night, and now the parents are like, oh, they're kind of getting the hint. They go up to the pool. Tommy, get out of the pool. And, you know, that's like, you know, like where the kid ain't listening to the parent. Right? Tommy, same voice, same tone, right? 3 times. Tommy, get out of the pool. Tommy, get out of the pool. Tommy, get out of the pool. The problem with that is it's 3 times, same volume, same tone. It becomes just nothing to the kid.
Right.
All
right? Right.
So what you got to do is, again, parenting 101, you got to come in hot, little bit, firm. Tommy, get out of the pool, quick. Right?
Oh, shit. I'm not even Tommy. I get out of the pool. I think every kid would get out of the pool, even if they weren't Tommy. Oh, shit. If he wants Tommy out that bad, you know how mad he's going to be by the time he gets to your name? Everybody get the fuck out now. By the way, because it's not the tone. It's the person saying it. You look like you're going to hit Tommy if it gets to the third ask. Okay? Mom ain't going to do shit. You look like you might hit Mom.
No,
Tommy, one more time, I'm gonna hit your mom. Anyway, go ahead. Did you say Tommy? Listen to your mother. Did you say anything?
No, I didn't say anything. I want to see how this played out. But what I'm saying is, I'm sitting there looking at the wife with this timid, you know, Tommy, get out of the pool. I was going to tell her, act like Tommy was your husband. How when your husband's acting up? Is this how you talk to him? Talk to the kid like you talk to your husband when you're mad.
Right.
So again, and then it's just like, come on. She's holding the towel like this. Like like he's like a prince coming out of the pool. Like, what the fuck? I'm not sitting there with towels and sandals for my kids when they find him. Like Caruso came out of the pool and he had the towel on, right? He's like, it's cold, Daddy. I said, it's all right. I go, just dry off and then go inside. And then, it's like, there's no like, oh, you're cold? Let me get another towel for you. That don't happen here. Okay?
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
So finally, I told that burger, the hot dog guy. I go, I didn't even know why the hot dog guy was still. So the hot dog guy after cake, he's still delivering hot dogs. I had to go up to him. I go, shut it down.
Right? No more meat after the cake. That's it, man.
The tent's coming down. Everything's coming down, right?
Right.
But again, nobody understands that this is the end of the party. So finally, we left around 6:15, which was good, but it was work to get him out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's got to be, you know what? I mean, maybe, and I'm just saying this to everybody out there because this is an interesting situation to have. What if the cake and the, you know, that's usually you're blowing out the cake, right? What if you do that in a different room with no return access to the past rooms? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of like when we went to that place at college, which will go unnamed. You'll go in a room. I can't even say that. You're going to get sued.
No,
what?
The only way this would work is like, okay, everybody, like Caruso blows out the candles. Okay, everybody, go to your cars, and we're going to give you a slice of cake to go. That's the only way that works.
Oh, that's good.
Right? There's no go to another room. It's either you do it and then you take it to the driveway and just as they come up, you just hand out cake as they leave.
The bit with you is if it was your birthday, you blow them out and I'd go, well, I know your wish didn't come true. And you go, why is that? I go, because we're all still in your fucking kitchen.
Oh, and by the way,
yeah,
can't we just leave? Can we leave the birthday song alone? Do we got to change that too?
Oh, what do you mean? Is they're modifying it? You mean? I don't like that. I don't like people adding shit on the off note. Happy birthday. We go to you. There's a window right there.
Yeah. Listen, I tell my kids, I go, if there is a add-on to the happy birthday song, when the add-on comes, you don't sing the add-on. It's almost like declining the food in first class or on the plane. You do it in hopes everybody else gets the point for them not to do it. Same thing with this birthday shit.
Well,
and at the end, oh my God.
Yeah.
At the end,
my family.
Which one? What do you got?
Jackie's side does, and I was like, what are we doing? And now it's just tradition. Jackie always does it. They do it on her side. After you're done, may our dear Lord bless you.
God, bro. What are we, at church?
I lip it. I don't say it. I've been lipping it for about 28 years now. I'm right there with you. It's an add-on. I don't like the add-on, but apparently someone started it years ago in the Polish side, so it gets put on.
God. So that was the party.
Do you have fun? Do you enjoy it? I mean, it just sounds like the exit is the part that really starts. Like, I don't like so many. It's very like, say he's having a sleepover on Friday. And it's a little different with girls. It's a lot different. They're pretty chill. But man, when her cousin's over and boys are around, especially, like it's the running through the plants and it's like, it's a lot, man. It's too much.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't understand. Like, why are there French fries in my pool?
Oh man!
You know, like, how did that happen? This is what
you do not like that.
This is what you never want to hear at a party when you own a pool. Do you have a skimmer? What? That's
so funny, bro. And as you're going to get it, like Like they think like you're just gonna say, yeah, it's behind the shed, hanging on the wall. Like you're not gonna go, why? What's going on? As you go to get it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like now if you ask me that now, I'm going to be doing skimming work
Absolutely.
for the next 5 minutes, right? So now I got something to do. It's not like you're gonna go get the skimmer and just take whatever the hell. So
you hire a guy to do duck, duck, goose. Why don't you hire a guy to like be like the pool guy, the lifeguard, the skimmer, everything for the next 3 hours? If a kid, you're the lifeguard.
I had a lifeguard.
Nice. Why isn't he skimming?
You're lucky he was. Amish lifeguard.
What?
The beard. No mustache. Cut. Yeah.
Bro, I can't even eat hot dogs and hamburgers with the Amish beard, no mustache in my backyard. I can't even look at it.
It was like having a live scarecrow. It was like having a live scarecrow in the backyard.
Oh shit! I almost would want him to go in. I almost be like, Caruso, fake drowning. I gotta see this Amish beard wet. What does that look like?
Oh,
how did he? So what do you mean Amish? Like, how did he get there? Did he have a car? Does he have a car?
I don't know how he got it. He showed up in my backyard. I asked the event planner. I go, "Is that the lifeguard?" She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Bro, he had a bandage on his big toe the size of a baseball. Like, it looked like whatever the hell."
You can't.
It looked like what, swear to God, if it looked like whatever the hell he had on his toe was keeping the toe attached to the foot. Right?
So, if somebody was drowning and that toe hit the pool, you'd have to get everybody out and drain the pool anyway, right? I mean, the chances are there's like, a disease in there. This is like, gangrene. These guys fighting off gangrene. She probably found him on the shoulder of the fucking 405 guy. He was homeless. She couldn't find anyone else to do it. Holy shit.
Oh my God, bro. And
he was I don't want to sound rude, but he sounds like kind of unappealing to have on the edge of the pool if you're a kid.
Listen, nice kid, whatever. But this wasn't Baywatch, bro. This was
that sounds
right. And then he had a backpack on him, right? So he had the big lifeguard buoy, right?
Yeah.
At the pool's only 4.5 feet, and it's like it's not like this guy's working the Pacific Ocean, right?
No,
it's like,
but he's like, I'd assume you'd rather have me throw in the buoy to get this fucking toe wet. So,
well, if I was a lifeguard and I had that, I would have to say, listen, I'm out of commission for 3 weeks. Why? I got a bandage on my toe. There's no way I could show up to a pool this way. But this guy's, I mean, this is like, come on. So anyway.
Oh God. Well, maybe he's like, listen, I'll knock off a couple dollars per hour because I don't jump in. I whistle and tell you somebody's drowning. Red bathing suit, far corner. Red bathing suit, far corner. It's been under for 30 seconds.
Yeah, so
sounds like you had a ball, bro, policing all this.
That's what you hit the nail on the head. I feel like I'm constantly policing everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I feel like even at the baseball game, I'm just policing it, looking for behavior that is out of bounds. And it's tough to be in my head for a day, bro. It's just tough to be in my head.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, for a day. I mean, it's a catch-22, right? I mean, it's tough to be in your head, but that same head has made, has done quite well. From everything it's analyzed through the years. I mean, you know how many people Subway sandwich shop serves a year alone, and none of us thought to do what you did? That bit shit. So I'm trying to be funny, but
it does serve me well. But on the flip side, I have to be able to turn this off, but I can't because it's like it's just there. It's always on. It's always affecting me.
Yeah,
and it's sometimes.
Well, that's a tough one, though.
Yeah,
having kids at your party, that's a tough one in general. Do you guys have a separate little, whether you have another cake or not, a little intimate, just a family birthday celebration, maybe grandma and grandpa around, or your sister and her family?
No, we generally have it's celebrated with everybody there. What's your take on this? One more thing on the birthday party, and I'll leave it alone.
No problem.
They brought out one of these for the cake, one of these torch sparklers. You know, like it's like a sparkler that shoots about 2 feet high off the cake.
Okay, nice.
It's not. It's not candles. It's like what you see at a nightclub when they bring out fucking bottle service. This thing's on the cake now, right? So you can't blow it out, right? Like if you blow it out, you're going to start the whole party's going to be on fire, right? Because this thing is
It sounds like it wasn't even really legal in the county at all to be lit outside in any capacity.
You can't light this stuff in the mountains where I live. This is like a fire hazard. So you got to wait till the thing goes just the way down, and then you go, "Hey, Caruso, blow it," and he blows it, and it's just like this smoke is like people are coughing from this thing. Can't we just bring out the 6 candles? The reason they did this is because it was outside and there was a lot of wind. Apparently, the wind don't even disturb this flame. This thing just burns, right? That's why we had that. But I don't know. It kind of lost its luster with the kid trying to blow out the cake. Plus, a lot of people nowadays, I heard, they don't want the cake being blown out because there's germs from the kid who's blowing out the cake. Now it's all over the cake, right? So if the kid's got something, COVID or the flu, and he's the birthday boy or girl, you basically gave 13 kids COVID or whatever, right? So now they don't even like the kids blowing it out, right? They wave it with a fan. We didn't do that. We don't do that shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They wave it with a fan. So the kids sitting there waiting. What?
I'm dreaming. Oh my God, bro! I blacked out for a minute. I was dreaming that you told me you guys fan the cake. What the fuck?
We didn't do this.
I have to stop the show and tell Jackie.
No,
this is crazy.
We didn't do this. This is what I've been at parties where they're fanning the cake. The kid gets a fan and he's fanning it.
That's unbelievable. But you know what? I gotta say though, all of a sudden, it's so weird because when you start going, people think there's germs when you blow out the cake. All of a sudden in my head, I'm like, kind of makes sense. Like, and I can see 100 years from now, someone go, "Want to hear something funny? I was watching this old documentary. 100 years ago, they used to blow right on the cake." What? Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, they'd all sing, and one person, and if he couldn't get one out, he'd be like. Sometimes they would have fake candles so he couldn't get them out, and then they'd all blow. By the time they were done, it was just one big COVID pie.
God, man! Listen, that was a great cap to the show. We got a huge guest coming on, so we got to prepare for that. But hey. Thank you for listening, Pete and Sebastian. Sorry it ended so abruptly, but good note to end on. We are out.